Okay, so today we're going to be working on 5.3 graphing quadratic inequalities in two variables. And the example I've chosen to work on today is y is less than 3x squared minus 4. So as you can see, I've already graphed this out on my set of axes over here to the right, but I'm going to show you how I got there. So first thing I'm going to do is change this to an equation, and we're going to get 3x squared minus 4. Now, the interesting about this function here is we have no b value. If you think back to our general form of y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. So that means that we have no shift left or right from our standard y equals x squared parabola that looks something like this, where our vertex is on the origin and it comes up like so. Okay, so we have our stretch factor here of 3. That's our a value. So that's why if we look at this one over here, it's a little bit narrower. Now, how did I get that y-intercept, you may ask? That is if we set x to 0, which in this case, y is equal to 3 times 0 squared minus 4. So y is equal to minus 4. And that's how I got this y-intercept right here, which is our vertex. Okay. So now all we need to do is figure out first what kind of line this parabola needs to be made out of. Is it solid or is it dotted? And then we need to find our solution set for where this inequality right here is true. So first thing we look at here is the inequality itself. This says it's less than. It's not less than or equal to, so it's just less than. So that means this parabola needs to be dotted. We're going to go ahead and we're just going to make a couple notches in the line here just to make it dotted. Again, normally I would just take my eraser and erase chunks of this line, but with the program I'm using, the second I touch this parabola with an eraser, it will erase the entire thing. So that's why I'm using the black marker to do this. Okay, so now that we have our dotted line, which means that our solution set for this inequality cannot equal any point on the equation that we had originally found out, which was y equals 3x squared minus 4. So that's why it's dotted. Now there's two ways that we can find a solution set. One way, which is the hard way, is finding a test point to see if that solution works. So all we have to do is we pick a point either inside or outside of our parabola. I'm going to pick the point 0, 0 because it's easy. And we're going to substitute that into our inequality. 0 squared minus 4. So it's going to be 0 is less than 0 minus 4. 0 is less than negative 4. We know this is not true. So that means that our solution set has to be somewhere on the outside of this parabola. Okay, now the easier way to do this is we can just look at our original inequality. If we can get our inequality to be something y and then our inequality here and have our ax squared plus bx plus c, whatever this inequality is going to actually show us where our solution set is. So let's go ahead and if we were to say put greater than, that means that our solution set is going to be above our parabola. So that would mean it would be somewhere up in here, like so. But since we look back to our original inequality, we see that y is less than right here. So that means that our solution set is in fact going to be below our parabola, like this. I hope you enjoy my coloring, and I hope that this example helped you. Thanks for watching.